Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to my replay players and welcome to everybody coming in live. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. It is Sunday, so I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I hope all is well with you. And, whoa, sorry, technical glitch there. I just want to make sure everything's working. I hope you're doing very, very well tonight. I wanted to come in and pull a couple of affirmation cards. If anybody is actually coming in live and you want a card for yourself, I will pull for yourself. But I wanted to just come in here and pull some affirmation cards. I haven't done this on live in quite a few weeks. Hey, hon, how are you doing? Let me know where you're coming in from. I like to know like the reach of like where everybody comes in from, which is really, really cool because we got Celeste from Las Vegas, which is awesome. Here, I'm gonna pull this down a little bit. There we go. That way you guys can see me shuffling the cards. So Celeste, if you want a card, just let me know in the comments and I will be more than glad to pull a card for you. But I'm going to pull one for the collective first. And then anybody who's live, if you want a quick card for yourself and see if there's anything else message-wise that I get for you, I will share that also. So just let me know. Some of these are like backwards for some reason. I have had a long weekend. I've eaten junk. And so I'm going to do a fast. I'm started a fast today because I have eaten so horribly. My body is reacting so badly. I and a few other people are like, we're gonna do reboot. So just started that today, and I'm just feeling it, if that makes sense. So, oh, thanks, Celeste. I appreciate you. So we're gonna go ahead and pull for the collective. And what we've got is to relinquish control, I simply let loose and allow myself to be more childlike, which I don't think I've actually pulled recently, which is really, really cool. I've got a little bit of got my ring light on, so I'm trying to figure out how to like not have the glare be so apparent. But to relinquish control, I simply let loose and allow myself to be more childlike. So really what it comes down to, at the message that I'm getting as I'm reading this, is to really tap into that like less stinking thinking and get into more of flow. So I don't know about you guys, but I am definitely a person that has stinking thinking problems, 100%. And so I will overthink things and be really analytical and be really over, above, and beyond. So when it says to relinquish control and I simply let loose and allow myself to be more childlike, it's just tap into that. I think of Erica energy, looking at her energy, or if you have children, look at their types of energy, or any child in general, where it's just look at how they approach life. Things are just a little bit more simple when we're their age. And I'm not saying that adulting and like ignoring our problems, but more of approaching them in a more lighthearted manner of like the energy of we've got this, we'll take care of this, we will figure it all out, but not the chaotic, stressed out, everything's so tight inside, but more of a loosey goosey, just take a deep breath and enjoy ourselves, if that makes sense. So, all right, Celeste, you want a card. Hey, Jackie, I'm glad you popped on. Let me know if you want an affirmation card for yourself, and I will pull it for you here live right now. Okay. For Celeste, I want to make sure I'm like, for Celeste. So, Celeste, I have obsessing over the outcome of a relationship gets in the way. Instead, let go and allow. So I think for you, this is more of like a encompassing, like obsessing over the outcome of anything gets in the way of anything. Instead, let go and allow. I know that you and I have talked personally about different things, and I've thrown out some really heavy, like, this is what's going to happen. But I think it's more, and this is a message for me too, of instead of stressing and obsessing about how things are going to happen, because I am such a very analytical type of person that I like to know how things are going to work out, and I over analyze, and goes back to the previous card. That's just how I am. But more of just letting things flow, letting things happen the way that they're going to happen. So that's the message for you. Just keep doing you, boo. Keep trucking, keep going, and it will all work out. Yeah, I like that. All right, Jackie, this one's for you. And Jackie, for you, I have, there's always a solution of the highest good. There is always a solution of the highest good. There we go. There's always a solution of the highest good. So whatever's going on, and I know you and I have talked a little bit, but just a friendly reminder of everything, even though it is a lot. Just always look at it, just even if it's a small slither, just a small slither of tapping into that, like, the universe has your back energy, or I wouldn't even necessarily say gratitude, but regardless of what's happening in life, if I can get into that vibration of gratitude, if I can get into that vibration of I'm not alone, if I can get into the vibration of, like, you know what, it will all turn out okay. Everything will work out the way it's supposed to, maybe not necessarily be the way I want it to, but it will turn out exactly the way it's supposed to. That is the message for you, that the universe has got your back and everything is for the highest good, and just trusting the process and just suiting up and showing up every single day is really, really key. So that's a message for you. Suit up, show up, trust the process, and just make sure you do, and you are. And that's the thing, is like, that's all any of us can ask for, is suiting up, showing up, and doing the thing to the best of our ability. And for you, Don, hello. I just saw you pop up. Absolutely. You're very welcome. Anytime. And for Don, for you, I have pieces in my pulse. Ooh, boy. Can I? Oh, there we go. Give you a little bit of a reflection pause. Peace is in my pulse. So this is like, all I can think of for you, Don, is just like, it's almost like an active living in gratitude, active living and striving towards this, being the woman and the person that you want to be, that you've always felt inside, and just continually embodying her, whatever that looks like for you, but always putting one foot in front of the other, in front of the other, in front of the other, and just having that, like, be the heartbeat in all of your actions today. Just always tapping into that, how do I want to show up today? How do I want to show up as a human being? What do I want to present to the world? How do I want to be of maximum service for another human being? How do I want to show up the way that the God of my understanding wants me to show up today? All of those different types of questions, of embodying that inside of yourself, of like, this is how I am, this is who I am, and this is the message I want to present to the world today. So that's what I have for you. I see that there's actually quite a few people. I'm actually streaming on multiple platforms, and it tells me who's watching. So I'm on 4 different platforms, and I will stay on for another 30 seconds. If anybody else would like a card, I'll be more than happy to pull a card for you. So, yeah, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing very, very well. We have just a couple of days left this year, and I am literally crossing my T's and dotting my I's and finishing up some projects and making sure everything is squared away and ready to start and rock 2021. Hey, Nichelle, I'm pulling affirmation cards. If you want one for yourself, just let me know, and I'll be more than happy to pull one for you if you want one. You'll take a card? Okay, awesome. Yay. Let me make sure. I just want to make sure I'm reading the comments correctly. All right. For you, Nikki, I have the message of sometimes no is the best. Okay. Sometimes no is the most loving response. So this is actually one of my favorite affirmations to pull. I'm working on that's the one thing about a ring light and affirmation cards is you can never really here. It makes a really big difference. I love my ring light, but it makes a really big difference where you can't actually see the cards. So I want to make sure you see that. So for you, I like this because this is a really big reminder of having a yes problem, like having a yes problem, and reminding ourselves that sometimes no is the most loving response, and it's the most loving response for ourselves and for others. If I need to say no to a commitment because I can't be 100%, that's the best response. But even though it feels like I should say yes to this commitment, in actuality, I'm going to say no. And it can be applied to a lot of different things. So I love this one. This is a really big one for me too, because I actually had an opportunity today, started yesterday to respond to something, and I was like, nope. The answer is no. The best thing for my mental health and everybody else's mental health, in the process of the grand scheme of things, is to say no. And that, coming from a chronic person that always said yes to everybody asking of whatever of me and bending my boundaries for everybody else and not taking care of myself, that can be the most difficult thing to do. But it is one of the most biggest blessings for sure. All right. That's what I've got for you guys. I see that there's no other comments. I appreciate each and every one of you for popping in, and coming and hanging out and getting some cards pulled. I haven't done this in a long time. Absolutely. Let me turn off the ring light for you, Nikki. And I'm going to do my best to have it so you can screenshot, because I know a lot of people, that's what they do, is they will screenshot their affirmation cards. Sometimes no is the most loving response. I hope you got it. If not, Nikki, you can always message me and I will snag a photo for you, because the deck is like right here and it's not going to be moving from, it's pretty much sticks right by my desk. I pull them for myself every day. I just haven't come on here and pulled for you guys in quite some time. So I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you